It's good. Get off me!
Worth and Roth! Worth and Roth!
Glad that's over.
The steel garrote left all this behind without packing up. He must have left in a hurry.
These are Pargrunen books. Just beautiful. And wasted on the steel garrote.
They circled Solace Keep on the map. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? No. Whatever else I think about Solace, it's still full of highly trained Pargrunen wardens sworn to die to protect it.
They must think that the keep hides away into the garden. For some reason.
I suppose it's possible the path to the garden is under the keep. You have no idea.
Someone had to tell them.
Doesn't matter. A steel garrote getting to the garden cannot be a good thing.
Nothing will keep them safer than taking out the steel garrote.
Whether they realize it or not.
Trespasser! She defiles our ground! Murderer! She is near!
You will go no further. The garden is under our protection.
And who is going to stop me? The time has come to take the garden.
Wardens will never...
Yesterday, this island suffered in the grip of its own madness. Today, the living lands unites under one flag. One people, one law, one true God.
No! Never again!
Fear in the eyes! Invaders in the garden!
Fly on, boys! Come, let's talk.
So here you are. Sapadal coaxed you toward the garden, a spider luring a fly to the safety of the web.
Who spins? Who rides? She weaves a trap of steel.
Look at my paladin's envoy. Look what your god has done to us. I should have realized it sooner. The Dream Scourge is Sapadal's weapon. A cudgel to drive us out of the living lands. Then Sapadal's danger is only outmatched by their unpredictability. What a pair we make, Envoy. Proxies in a war between gods. Your patron versus my faith. A war that ends here and now. The choice is ours. Do we trust our own judgment? Or do we gamble it all on the monster whispering in your ear? You've seen what they can do in chains. Setting them loose would be a disaster. No matter where we turn, we find the consequences of Sapadal. Plague, blight, madness. The living lands hangs by a thread because mortals cannot live in the shadow of a god, much less one that's lost its mind.
We were fine living at the whim of a sleeping god until you came along and woke it up.
Well, this god was quite pleasant up until your steel garrote came in and started setting things on fire.
You and I alone can save the living lands by destroying the unending madness that is Sapadal.
You're asking me what to do about the god living in your head? I don't know, but killing a god sounds like a really bad idea.
I don't know your god all that well, but I know that Ludwine attacked Fjord without provocation. I'm in no hurry to trust her opinion.
Our time is short. Choose.
Break the bars!
Seems about right, I think.
Oh, that's a big decision. Can't we just talk to them first?
I knew it might come to this. Sapadal has a stronger claim on you than we ever did. Still, I had hoped your wisdom would prevail, if not your loyalty. What a shame to destroy so much potential. She already knows. Don't you feel her eyes on you? Prepare yourself for the beyond.
He throws on her face.
Oh, big mistake!
Worth and
Down. That's for fury.
We still have to clear out these blessed dream scrolls. We did it! That steel garrote Korba died just like anyone else. Right. I don't trust that woman to die like a normal person. The garden lit up and everyone changed. I hate to say it, but maybe Ludwig is right about Sapadal and the Dream Scourge.
I really need to lie down. Just for a minute.
Vipers in a knot. The venom drowns us. Save us, please. They stand outside our prison. We rattle the bars, they do not hear. We scream, they do not answer. Teeth everywhere. They eat us alive. Out! Let us out! Set us free! They eat through us, carve us open, no difference. New steel treads upon the ashes of the old. The light stands in the midst, the old light. It blinds us. Send it away. It hurts. It has always hurt this way. And our pain spreads, and the rot spreads. The plague grows. Not lying, no. We did not remember. We feared your judgment. We did not want to remember. We were nothing once, and then we were. As we woke to the world, we reached out and we found them, the other gods. We thought they would love us, but they flinched from us like we were a flame. The charred queen called us an abomination. We tore chasms in the land and boiled its rivers to stop her magfolk, to save our people. How could we have known how fragile their bodies were? She hurt us, killed those who loved us. She wanted us gone, forgotten, destroyed utterly. Our rage crawls through the soil. We were innocent, yet she made it our sin. She who caged us. She who called us monster. We thrash and the affliction rises. We scream and the rot spreads. We did not intend to lie. Can the river not wash and drown? Can poison not cure the disease? They hurt us. We hurt them back. We hurt them again, again, again. We dreamed of green shoots, roses without thorns to prick. But the vines of the past strangle us. Help us. We are alone. At last, gentleness, like the soft kiss of summer. We will make this better. We promise. Help us. Release us. Then the rot ends. We give you another sliver of our power, a piece of us. Do you accept? The parasites who trapped us left a door in the garden's wall. Reach it, and you can set us free. Let us aid you once more. You will see. Go to the stronghold at the edge of the Acid Sea, the one that overlooks our prison. One of the builders knew the way. We grant you our power. Find the wall of the valley across the Acid Sea. It cups our prison in its palm. It waits. We wait. Free us. End our suffering.
Worth and rot!
We see invaders in the garden.
Worth and rot! I think worth and rot!
Quarry in the brush.
Worth and rot!
Stinging wolves! Awake the blade! You in our guard!
I think worth and rot!
Take a moment, people.
Hurry in the
What
brush!
an amusing story. We climbed the mountain and your little dog got mad and made a bunch of
I think worth and wrath!
On your left, dear. You all right, dearie?
Ice wreck!
I think worth and wrath! I think worth and wrath! I think worth and wrath!
Treacherous weed!
I think worth and wrath!
Symbols. Must be. Oh, a traveler. Just my luck. I've got something to ask you, though. I think I've come across the discovery of a lifetime. At least I will if I can figure out this puzzle, which I cannot. Can you help me? It's all the alone time in the living archives. You end up reading some really good books. Anyway, it's like this, though. I'm in search of an oasis of fertile land and lush vegetation. I followed the energies all across the tusks, and I'm sure this is where I'm meant to go.
My elders called it a waste of time. I'll show them. You and me, though. We'll show them you can find green in the tasks. Story as old as time, or at least as old as Solus Keep. According to more than a few old texts, the tasks were once green with life. Someone petitioned a god wants to bring life to the wasteland, and the god answered. It was a miracle.
Did they pray? Did we answer? We only remember leaves.
The texts say that there are traces still of that miraculous work and an oasis remains, except I can't get inside. I don't understand the mechanisms protecting the inner chamber. I'll be honest though, I'm not very good at ancient languages. I just enjoy the ancient stories. However, activating these sigils should reveal the oasis we've been looking for. I'll be waiting right here. Be sure to let me know if you find anything, all right, though?
Worth and rust! Worth and rust! Worth and rust!
How goes the puzzle solving? It's real then? The oasis? I can't believe it. I mean, I never had any doubts, but at the same time, I must get in there to investigate. The elders must bow to my wisdom now. If you'll excuse me.
How is it that the air up here is both thinner and thicker? I can tell he's struggling against the current, which is a shame because he's looking out for his people rather than an old building. Tradition and history have their place, but I just can't see putting it ahead of the welfare of the living. But you're the envoy. I'm wondering what you think about it. I never thought about it that way, but you're right. Probably a good reason for that, too. Rauatai's grown over the centuries through dozens of expansions, conquests, and alliances. Many were bloody and hard-won, but I still can't find myself wishing for the alternative. We wouldn't have lasted if we stayed a small Almawa tribe struggling against a barren, stormy spit of land. Fair enough, and that's not exactly the choice in front of the Pargrunen either. The question is, Do you really think Kostya and his people are better off sticking around here than taking their chances with Adir? Or striking out into the living lands? I only hope they get that chance. Never. The Pargrunen of Solace are notoriously suspicious of outsiders. Though, from the looks of this place, Solace's real concern has got to be keeping its people in, not keeping the rest of us out. Night, Envoy.
I've seen council meetings get out of control, but that one was for the books. Almost as bad as when I asked the governor for some unconventional equipment. He nearly had a heart attack. A corporeal inverter. In layman's terms, it replaces living things with dead things by killing them. Maybe it wasn't my smartest investment, but I thought it had research potential. If the steel garrote is what passes for innovative, then Solace is in deep trouble. It's remarkable, really, what people do for traditions that have lost all meaning. The garden is your birthright, and the wardens don't seem to know why they're guarding it in the first place. If anyone has a right to enter the garden, it's you. That's all right. I prefer the company of misfits and rejects. The council made their choice. If they won't let you into the garden, we just have to find another way. Go on then. Don't be shy. Until next time.
Envoy? I've seen Mount Forja erupt before, but never like that. It's like it was angry, like it was screaming in pain. I don't know what really happened, but I assume Sapadal was involved. Blessed gods. Is it too much to ask to just let us live our lives for a while? It's like they have nothing better to do. Anyway. Let's make sure they're not listening. We already talked about Kai. Did you want to know about Giada or Yatzley? I don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she's loud and impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But, joke's on her. No one's gotten a rise out of me in years. But other than that, we can get along. She can be sweet, too, when she's not introducing me to a new word for my oak and acorns. Not before I've done some reading.
worse than rust! Worse than rust!
Weapon's not gonna be too left.
I think worse than rust! I think worse than rust! Worse than rust! I think worse than rust! I think worse than rust! Worse than rust!
New outfit, dear.
I think worse than rust!
Coming for the right.
Worse than rust! I think worse than rust! Worse than rust! I think worse than rust! I think worse than rust! I think worse than rust! Worse than rust! Dead! I think worse than rust!
Need a breath.
I think Easy hit!
Catch a light.
Worse than rust!
Eyes right.
I think worse than rust! I think worse than rust! worse than rot! Worse than rot! Worse than rot! Worse than rot! Easy!
Right as rain. On your right, dear.
I think worse than rot! I think worse than rot! Worse than rot! Worse than rot! I think worse than rot! Worse than rot! I think worse than rot!
Thank you, dear.
Nice job, everyone.
Looks like this thing's missing a few pieces. You people probably want to take it back to camp and study it, yeah?
Child's play. That's done.
Easy head! worse than rust! I think 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 worse than rust!
Keep quiet. We've got company!
Worse than rust! I think worse than rust! I think worse than rust! I think Worse than rot! Easy!
Time for payback! Someone's eager to meet us.
I think worse than rot! Worse than rot!
Show yourself.
Worse than rot! I think worse than rot! Worse than rot!
You're too late.
Everybody all right?
I think worse than rot!
Get it on, boys! Let's hold them! We're under attack!
Good work.
Worse than rot! I think worse than rot! goes. Worth and rust! Worth and rust!
How to know when to be...
Hey.
Welcome back to the tower, envoy. I see. I'm sorry, envoy. I think I need a moment. Take this and leave me be.
Hey, I might have...
Keep quiet.
Wait, see you!
We got them all.
Ahek worth and rot! Ahek worth and rot! Ahek worth and rot! Ahek worth and rot! Ahek worth and rot!
Knives in shadow!
Ahek worth and rot!
Didn't that cartographer talk about a bunch of dead trees and a crater?
Ahek worth and rot! Worth and rot! Worth and rot! Ahek worth and rot!
We must leave.
We can't.
We must leave. We must leave.
We can't. They were sick.
Outsider. Ah, thank the gods. You're the first customer I've seen since this nasty business here started. Anyway, you looking to buy something? Bothered? Yes. Concerned? No. I am capable of handling myself. Don't you worry. The concern's appreciated, but I've got mouths to feed. Namely, my own. We all do what we have to do. Besides, better a death that people talk about for years to come than, starvation. So, care to take a look at my wares? Fare thee wears a glance?
Outlanders! You! By the gods! Deliver us! They've gone mad! They're destroying everything! The archives! My monks are tearing our books apart! I've lost my monks and most of our books! Over the last several months, books about the garden were already going missing. But the Book of Oaths and the Book of the Before, we must hold on to those. Gods bless you. We recently brought the Book of Oaths to the parapet. It should still be there. And the Book of the Before should be in the main library. Now go, please. We've already lost so many precious texts.
Worth and rot!
Someone's eating meat, huh?
Worth and rot! Worth and rot!
Stinging wasp! Sting! Light!
The bad face.
I'm not used to quiet.
Glory in the bush!
Worth and rot!
Heal yourself!
Worth and rot! Zone 10! Worth and wrath! Crack 10! Crack 10! Crack 10!
Nice work.
Easy hit!
Thank you! Oh gods, thank you! You're a blessing, Envoy. Thank the gods. Thank you, yes, thank you. But I can't leave yet. I need a book. Once I have it, I can get out of here and start my life again in Solace. It's called The Book of the Before. Have you seen it? He what? Oh, no. Please, no. You've got to give me the book instead. Oh, I read it often when I first became a monk. It inspired me. I want it as a keepsake. Besides, no one else read it. No one would notice it missing. Please, just find it and bring it back. It should be somewhere in the archives proper. I'll make it worth your while. I'll be here when you've got it.
She sounds desperate. No way she's not up to something.
Have you got the Book of the Before? A lot. If I can make it out of here with that book. Come on, do you have it or not?
Right behind you.
The branch breaks.
Worth and Roth!
In the eyes! Go!
We've got company!
Worth and Roth! Worth and Roth!
Dream. Only a dream.
Worth and Roth!
I shall feed them to the earth! You dare in my bar!
Worth and Roth! Worth and Roth! Worth and Roth! Worth and Roth!
Have you got the Book of the Before? Wait. I don't know anything about it.
Think hard before you get yourself exiled. That attitude won't go far in Paradise.
Please, just give me the list. No, I can't do that. Just give me the damn list. Oh, fuck. No, I didn't know. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Me? That's an insane accusation. No. Please don't.
The books, for Nandru's sake, do you have them? What is that? Let me see. This is every book that's gone missing. Dolna, were you so unhappy here that you had to do this?
The damage is probably done, but at least you can deal with the ones responsible.
I'll take care of this. I will inform the guards. They will imprison her and... Ugh, it did not have to be this way. God, Dolna, what have you done? It's a shock to me. I still can't believe it. But, well, there you are. Thank the gods. Let me see them. Mostly intact. Yes, the Book of Oaths is mainly intact, and the Book of the Before. Our work of rebuilding begins now. I hate to be curt, but I must ask you to leave us now. May this token show our thanks, and may Nandru's blessing find its way even to you.
Worthy of a godlike. We don't... That...
Dream trolls, they're evil. There's no other.
Worse than rot!
Right! Done it!
On your right here.
I think worse than rot! Whack 10! Croak 10!
That was fun. Watch yourself.
Shiny. Maybe ZlX has something nice and pretty for us.
Croak 10! Worse than rot! I think worse than rot!
What armor is you helping?
I think worse than rot!
What, like it's hard? Child play.
Here we go.
You asked for it.
Worse than rot! Croak 10! I think worse than rot! I think worse than rot!
Stop right there.
Someone's eager to meet us.
I think worse than rot!
That's the envoy.
I think worse than rot! Croak 10! and wrath! Crack 10! Worse than rough!
You're not a warden. How did you get in here? Gods, I just realized. Your face, you have the same features as Nandru. Somehow you got past the wardens to find me. Why? Who sent you? Mina? Truly? She and the others back at the keep still hold me in their prayers? I didn't dare hope. I wasn't sure what they had been told of my fate. Mihala ordered my own wardens to kidnap me. And here I've been ever since.
They're loyal to a fault, which ought to be the official motto of Solace Keep.
Marius, is that you? Well, I suppose there's no reason to feign ignorance now. Thank you. It's good to see you. I underestimated her conviction and overestimated her tolerance. If you've ever been to Solace, you saw the obvious. The keep is dying. Our people are starving. And if you've read my journal, you know I was trying to counteract that. To fulfill my oath to protect Solace. I wanted to use animancy as they do in Fior, to feed the ground and make things grow. To revitalize the keep. And it worked. I produced bountiful crops so quickly. Berries the size of a Zarib's head in a few days. I found a way to procure animancy equipment from Fior so I could conduct experiments. There was much trial and error. Regardless, Mihala wasn't pleased. I took it upon myself to try it anyway. I thought that if I succeeded, I could sway our leader. I could not. I expect I shall remain here until Mihala has a spare moment to sentence me. I'm sure the punishment won't be pleasant. Once Solace turns its back on you, there is little one can do to regain its favor. Marius knows that well enough.
Well, I turned my back on Solace, but there really isn't that much of a difference.
Please, you must help me get out. Give me a chance to help the others, to feed my people. There must be a key on one of the guards. Let me out, I beg you.
Locking him away for trying to help his fellow dwarf. It's despicable.
You're back. Do you have the key? Will you let me go? Gods bless you, outsider. I won't forget this. I won't. My days here are long past. Thank you again. Take this. It's not much. But if I can further repay the favor in this life or the next, I will.
Let's try for this life. I'm honestly hoping my next life is far from here.
Good. This will give them a fighting chance now.
So many years of research. Gone in the blink of an eye.
You can mourn later. Join the others at the old farms. We can
Steel
protect
Garrote
you.
banners. Free to me.
It's easy when you do it.
Nice work.
Right. This place has seen better days.
Watch yourselves.
Look out!
I think worth and rot! I think worth and rot! I think worth and rot!
Well, if you insist.
Nice job! Look left!
I think worth and rot!
On your left,
I think worth and rot!
nothing's growing here anymore. Maybe not ever.
I think worth and wrong! Worth and wrong!
Who goes back?
Someone leave us in the dark. On your right.
I think worth and wrong! I think worth and wrong! Worth and wrong!
Stay calm. Let us see what our visitors have to say for them. I said, stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
Erlin, this is the Adiran who killed Igwolf. We can't just...
What are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? She killed Igwolf for a reason. I'm sure she also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it. He was a zealot, even among his own people. I mourn his folly. I do not mourn for his misplaced beliefs. Many of our fellow rebels hold fast to Igwolf's vision. We are not among them. Now, we are tired. Please state your purpose and leave. We fought with the rebels in Paradis. The Steel Garrote closed in on us. We had no choice but to escape. All we wanted was to survive. We had no idea Emerald Stair was like this. I refuse to let you paint us with such ill intent. We were told of a bounty. We thought Fior had food to spare. We hoped we could hide here, take only enough to stay alive. Then someone noticed. We are barely nourished enough to defend ourselves. The greatest boon you could give would be to turn around and leave. Forget this place. Forget us. Adiran, welcome. I fear it will not last for more than a week or two. Soon we must resolve to carry on with what we have. No, and I don't expect to either. For better or worse, our fellow rebels have culled us from the herd.
Has to be a caravan coming soon. Wouldn't bet on it.
What you looking at?
Treasure hunting suits you.
Hey, you there! Got some interesting wares. Good. Looks like you're still in one piece. What can Ihaka get for you? I've built up quite a collection over the years. I've got an eye for quality and a knack for finding it. Sure I have. But I like it out here. It's quiet. No prying eyes to bother me.
Worth and wrath!
Well done!
I think worth and wrath!
Take a moment, people.
Ah! A fellow traveler. Nothing to peddle here. Sorry, got to be on my way. That's a good question, my friend. Anywhere but here. The Adirans have taken Eagle's Reach. Thirdborn has the Dream Scourge. I tried to tell them my vapors would protect their minds from the change, but they wouldn't listen. Nonsense! My grandfather sailed the high seas for 30 years, and he saw ancient remedies that far surpass our modern ones. But it's no use. Thirdborn's past saving. Now, if you don't mind, I should really be going. The better question is why you're not running from a soul plague. And I'm far too pressed for time to ask it. Fair winds, traveler. Cures, tonics, and poultices for sale. It'll probably cure what ails you.
worth and wrath!
Away with you!
Avec worth and wrath! Avec worth and wrath! Crack 10! and wrath!
I let you have that one!
That it?
Worth and wrath! Worth and wrath!
I can bring back someone to help you. Please, if you just...
Traveler, what business have you here with me?
Looks like we found a survivor. Be nice to the ogre. See if we can keep her alive.
Well, what is it? Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk. I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time. Because then I shall release Gilleen. You will. I am glad that... I am glad you will help. I apologize. My breath left me for a moment. What I need is this. Gilleen said the caravan carried a book. One with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Gilleen go free. Thank you, traveler. The caravan is northeast of here. You may speak to Galeen too if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Please hurry. Just find whatever he needs and get me out of here. It'd be somewhere among the carts. Yes, somewhere among the carts, if it's still there at all. Please.
Yeah.
So you've come back. Then return when...
Didn't that Molderlund book mention a red tree?
Some kind of crystal on top of that hill. Might be best to leave it alone.
Something happened here. Drip by drip. The slow passage of time. The years have gnarled our branches. The hot winds bent our trunk. Who are we? We do not recognize what we have become. The grass slumbers beneath us. We change, yet we are still of use. We remember our purpose. It soothes us.
You can fight flesh and blood, but you can't fight fortune. Hey!
Welcome back to the
Here's to Fjord, I suppose.
Try to breathe. Please, just try to breathe.
Our sister tower in the primordial depths past Solus.
I thought I was going to die when Forge awakened. Need to get this fixed. Don't want to end up like Fjord.
I'd love to hunt down. We should.
Wire is still out here. Forja's just erupted.
Looks like the beetles have settled in nicely.
I think worth and wrath! Worth and wrath! Cruel at 10!
We'll get them next time, dear. Keep quiet.
I think worth and wrath!
We've got company!
Glad that's over.
Hurry in the brush!
Come and get me!
You asked for it!
Too late!
Wait, see you.
I think worth and wrath! Worth and wrath! Cruel at 10! I think worth... and wrath! Worth and wrath! Worth and wrath!
Where are they? They should have been back by now. Be careful, traveler. The tusks are friends to no one. Should you need help, I am happy to lend it. Are you by Nanduru? Are you the Adiran envoy? I think I know already, but what brings you out here to the tusks? What? Oh no, I didn't mean to imply you were. I just thought you were here on a trade mission, that's all. Wait, you mean you don't know? We let an Adiran caravan through a few days ago. First caravan we ever let through from anywhere, actually. I've never known anything like it. They had so many wonderful things. Food, linens, medicine. They had a letter from your ambassador in Paradise, too.
Well, I hope you bought everything you wanted already.
And when I saw you, well, you get the idea. Wishful thinking on my part. Gods, I'd love to see them roll by again. What's that?
I hope you appreciated that caravan when you had it, because it's not coming back.
What? What happened? An ogre? Gilleen, dear gods, what happened to Gilleen? There was a dwarven woman. Do you know if she... Nothing. But when we spoke, I was so happy, and please, I need to know. Is she okay? Okay, just please, envoy, go and do whatever you have to do to save her. They can't leave the tower undefended. For Nandru's sake, please, there's no one else. Thank you. If I can help, just let me know. What do you need to know?
Galeen will be fine, as long as we cure a sick ogre. It's a long story.
Okay. What are you looking for then? Try southwest of here. The nests look like rocks covered with green moss. What you want are the round reddish nodules at the base.
So you've come back. Yes, I can work with all of this. Thank you, traveler. 1,000 times thank you. And you, dwarf, you may go. I free you of this place.
Thank you. I'm going back to the Warden Tower. Maybe I'll see you there. Ray, at the tower? Huh. It'll be good to see a friendly face. I'm going now. Be well now. Both of you.
Thank you, Galeen. It is more, perhaps, than I deserve. I bid you leave me to my rest now, traveler. Allow me to gather my strength again in peace.
Wasn't expecting to help an ogre today. Oh.
Hopefully. I hope the Wardens let me set up shop in their tower.
This is what kindness feels like.
Hey, I might have something for you.
However long you need to stay, Galeen, stay.
Thank you, Lorraine. Oh, you stopped by. It's so good to see you again. No, I made it here fine. It's good to be back to something normal after everything. And Lorraine over there has really made me feel welcome. More than welcome, even. You were right. She's keen on me. It's nice after everything else. Thanks. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Anyway, I should let you get back to it. I'll be here should you ever need me for any reason. Oh, and one thing before I forget. The Wardens let me open shop. I don't have as much for sale as I like, but if you want to see what I've got, just ask. It's good. All right. What do you want to know? I don't want to talk about that. It was our fault. It didn't need to happen like it did. He just came around the corner, startled the horses. He'd no sooner asked for aid than swords were drawn and turned against him. Oh, but what he did, the way he tore them apart. No, I suppose it's... Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. We knew the Kith in Solus lived in want, and we knew they had the goods we wanted. It suggested itself, really. We offer them a better quality of life with food, clothing, medicine. They give us their metalworks, and excess stone and ore. We all win. Lord Heelguard hired us out. Solus is underserved, let's call it. He offered us a few extra goods, all free of charge to trade. I think he's very eager to build relationships with the Kith of the Living Lands.